Welcome to MetalVice In 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined your other host,
Karen.
And if you haven't joined us for 666 before, basically it's us talking about a topic for 6 minutes and 66 seconds. One topic. The intent was to stop us from rambling. It never worked. So whatever. Today's topic is AI music, as the title would say. I've been hearing a lot about AI music, just being on streaming platforms, in particular on like Reddit, I'll see posts where, the vast majority of the streams now are AI music. And I was like, damn, that sucks. But, good thing it's not in rock and metal yet. So that's cool. I don't have to worry about that. Well, a little while ago, I was listening to the new Raven Black album. You are a big fan of Raven Black. I hadn't checked out their album yet, so I was like, I'm going to listen to that. And it's not stuff that I typically listen to. So after the album got done, it was just, Spotify was shuffling through, other music like that. So I was hearing shit that I typically don't hear. Mm-hmm. And at one point, a song comes on, and I was working from home that day. I work from home 100% remote. You're at home like a decent amount, not every day, but you're here a few days a week.
2 days. I only get 2 days.
Any case, I was in the office working. I had the music on the TV going on. You could hear it. You walk by, and you're like, "This is an interesting song. Is this the lady from Linkin Park?"
Oh yeah. I remember this conversation.
Oh fuck, what's her name?
Emily.
Yeah. And I was like, no, this doesn't sound like Emily at all. This sounds like Hailstorm to me. And I remember looking it up, and it was Glitch and Grief. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not either one of them. But is this like a side project for one of these people? So I ended up Googling it and found their website. And I'll put some of this verbiage up there because they are an AI artist. But it does say AI assisted metal project.
It's AI.
Yeah. Their website has changed. They do have now videos of this because they also have videos that they put on YouTube. I have not watched any of them because I don't want to give them a view at all. So, and I've never listened to another song outside of that first song because I'm like, fuck that. Once I found out it was AI, I'm like, I'm not supporting this. I'm not fucking doing this. So fuck off. But this is new, this whole video thing that they have up there, but whatever.
So I'm pretty sure the video was made by Sora.
Yes. So they do say that in here.
Yeah.
But reading through this real quick.
So Glitch and Grief is a German music project blending metal, hard rock, groove metal, and melodic metal with AI-assisted production. Each track is created through a multi-step creative process combining traditional songwriting and production with generative tools such as Suno, which is for the vocals and instruments, and Sora, which is the visuals. This is not one click and done. Every song is built layer by layer, involving multiple tools, countless decisions, and meticulous human direction. AI is used as a tool, not a replacement, an instrument that expands the creative palette rather than replacing musicianship.
And then they have references as well, like Gorillaz, 9 Inch Nails, Holly Hodman. I'm not sure who that is. And then Hatsumaku as like references as like you might like this if you like these bands. But the thing that really stands out to me is the quote below that, which is, in the end, nobody cares what the song comes from, a guitar, a synth, or a line of code. As long as it moves you. AI isn't killing music. It's a new instrument. For us, that means no shortcuts, just a full creative workflow, many tools, and a lot of human decisions. Which, fuck you. No, I think a lot, maybe they don't. Maybe a lot of people don't care, but I, for one, do care if music comes from a guitar or it's made by AI. Like, I fucking care about that. The synth aspect, that's weird to me because now you're starting to like get into like that Pro Tools, I think is what it's called, the production assistant when that came out. So Dave Grohl has this documentary, Sound City, I think is the name of it, where he's talking about that soundboard out that he's purchased, a tape board, and they do talk about Pro Tools, and they talk about how when that came out in the 90s, people were like, fuck you, this is so stupid. Like, you're not really doing it. And then it's been this huge divide, I think, where people like Trent Reznor like Pro Tools, but they use it as a tool. They don't use, they're not taking shortcuts, but there are some people that are taking shortcuts and, just let's have a drum beat real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this. And building it all in a computer. So seeing that comparison to AI is like, I guess you can kind of make that argument. But I know you, for one, you don't like EDM, where I think that's used a lot.
Yeah, no. That's
you hate that.
Not music. Like, music comes from vocals, comes from instruments, comes from it's not mixing things on a computer. Like, that's bullshit.
I somewhat disagree, but now it's starting to get in a really fuzzy area for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Looking at this one particular artist, though, they've had a bunch of shit come out.
That's because it's easy to bring it out.
I know. Released on, I'm assuming that's January 7th.
July 1st.
Or that's July 4th, because it's German. They do the dates differently. So they had something on July 1st, and they had, one on June 1st, and then another one on July 11th, and then one on October 17th. Just a little bit ago, actually. Shit. And they're producing like actual physical media, like vinyl that you can buy from them. I'm like, fuck this. Also, if you go to their story tab and take a look, they have this section called The Sound, and it does have at the bottom, for fans of Hellstorm, Spirit Box, Electric Callboy, Breaking Benjamin, and Faith No More. So I heard Hellstorm and the vocals. So I was like, oh shit, you're sampling Lizzie Hale's voice for this AI.
Yeah, and maybe Emily was in there as well from the singing for Linkin Park right now, because I really got her voice in there. It's interesting how they're doing that.
Yeah, and then they have the creation underneath that. Lyrics, concepts, and arrangements are co-written with GPT-based models. So you
put something in, and then GPT makes the lyrics for you.
You give it a prompt, it gives you lyrics, and maybe you'd be like, this is where the human decision comes in. Like, I really don't like moist as a word. Let's use damp instead. You know what I mean? Like, fuck no. And then, of course, you already mentioned this under the creation as well. Music is generated and fine-tuned using Sono, and then visuals and music videos are brought to life with Sora.
Yep. So
I really hate this.
Can I say comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I've seen a lot of AI music used, and I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, because even artists aren't making money now. Like, we purchased a song, granted, it could have been AI, we don't know.
Yeah.
That it plays at the beginning of every single podcast, every single vlog, that sort of thing. And during the vlogs, it plays during the vlog. So that song we purchased, I'm assuming somebody wrote it and we just put it on a loop, sort of thing. But I've seen a lot of I listen to a lot of things on YouTube or podcasts or whatever, and they have like a theme song or like certain songs that they play, and it's all AI generated. Like, one of the people that did it was like, oh, I have a new song. I made it on whatever program it was, and literally she just typed in the things that she wanted the song to talk about or like to say, and then it says those lyrics, or like makes a song out of it. So I think that that's kind of what they're doing here, is like typing in like, oh, we want lyrics to say XYZ, and then it puts it together as a song. Granted, I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what it kind of seems like. So I think where they're saying it's AI assist is they're typing something in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then, like you said, like kind of picking out the words or like the lines that they want.
They come
up
with the concept and push it into a prompt, and then boom, that comes out.
Yeah.
It did make me that day every time a new band came on that I was unfamiliar with. I think there's a band called like Living Dead Girl was one of them that I was Googling them every my work productivity dipped a little bit then because every song came up that I didn't know. I'm Googling like, is this a real band? Because if it's not, I'm skipping.
Yeah.
Also the live aspect of this, like, we love going to shows. Like, you're not going to see this at a show. You're not going to see a live performance of this.
Oh, somebody can't be up there with a computer and pushing play and then having lights bounce around and lasers bounce around and stuff, and have that be called a show?
That's a different type of show.
It's the same fucking concept.
No, it's not. It's, I don't know. The lines are starting to get a little fuzzy here. But yeah, I don't know.
I have a comment on the Sora thing.
Yeah.
So I've seen this come up a lot on Sora, used a lot on like Instagram or on like Reels and Shorts and stuff like that, where people are making videos and they use the Sora app. And I only know that because the watermark is on the video that says Sora or whatever,
okay.
you know, like the thing is. And I've seen them, like I saw one today that was like supposedly a guy was giving another guy like a ride because he had an appointment and everything. But it was done with AI, and it was so stupid because like the guy is like, "Oh, do you have any weapons on you before you get on my pedal bicycle?" And he pulls up his shirt and like there's like lines and stuff. And I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. Like,
It's only going to get better though. Like,
well, the production's going to get better, but it's the realness of videos is going to get worse because, or like not knowing what's real and what's not is going to get worse.
It's already scary. It's going to
Yeah.
be even scarier. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything other than, I don't know. It's AI music I fucking hate. I will not support this.
I do think AI is being used though in live shows a lot more. Like we saw
Avenged Sevenfold. Oh, Lorna Shore too.
Avenged Sevenfold. Yes, that's a very good example with the overlay of the band members, but then they were doing things or like they were like skeletons and stuff like that. Yeah, that was actually really cool. And then Lorna Shore, like their production, I think is like kind of AI generated as well.
You think so?
I mean, there was just aspects of it where I'm just like, it's a program of some kind.
Sure.
I don't know if it's AI, and that's something
An
to kind of
animator
say.
could have made it, but
Yes, like that's something to say is like I'm saying AI, but in my mind I'm meaning computer generated. So,
Oh, sure.
yeah.
That's different. Yeah, that's definitely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. AI art, AI. I don't know. And it's just the same thing. Like I don't know.
The concept of AI music and having like physical media that you can buy, I do not want to support.
Yeah.
No.
All of that to say, like, this is just a brief little conversation off of this one example. It's the only one I've really encountered so far, luckily.
I bet you've encountered more and you just don't know it.
So here's the thing. My Spotify listening is very repetitive. I listen to the same shit all the time, or I listen to our playlist, which is, our concert sets that we've been to. So I'm getting real music, but I'm also not exploring that much.
Yeah.
So it is going to make exploring music much, much harder.
I guess what I was meaning is by you've probably been exposed a lot more is Instagram or
Instagram Reel for sure.
Like, I mean, you've gotten in that habit like I have where you just like scroll
scrolling and whatnot. Yeah.
So,
I need to break that so bad.
So I think, I think you've been exposed a little bit more than what you thought.
Sure. No, that type of AI for sure, but AI music itself, not a whole lot, I don't think.
Yeah, but they could use AI music on their reels.
I don't really have backing music that much.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's something that will definitely become more and more prevalent for sure. But yeah, just a quick little conversation about AI music. We clearly do not support this. Go out and find real artists and support them, help them out by going to a show, buying a t-shirt, buying media from them, their albums, their CDs. But find your artists that you like and support them however you can. But hopefully that's a real person and not, a bot. Just a few quick comments, I guess.
Yep. So we're going to see you at the next show.
Yes. See
live
you
music.
At live music. We'll see you at a next show with live music. Some maybe pushing a button, but yeah, live music.
Bye.